Hi and welcome to Stampin' with Sharon. Today I wanted to share with you a card I made for a blog hop that I'm doing today. It's Stampers Anonymous Team Blog Hop number 17 and it's a colour challenge. The colours we needed to use were Bermuda Bay, Melon Mambo and Smoky Slate. And I chose to use the Under My Umbrella stamp set from the current January to June Occasions catalogue. It's found, I will just grab that in the catalogue. This is the catalogue, and it is found on page 42 of the catalogue, and you can actually buy it as a bundle until the 2nd of June. So let's get started. So we're starting off with just a piece of A5 cardstock. I'll just leave that there so you can see it. A5 cardstock, and we're just going to fold that one in half. I'll just grab my bone folder. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to stamp the images and colour them in, and then we're just going to punch them out because I think it's a bit easier that way. So I'm going to use some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. So I'm just going to stamp the umbrella. And I'm also going to stamp the handle of the umbrella, but I'm only going to ink up part of it because in this one it's only a short one because I've used the 2-inch circle, but I want to make sure that the handle actually fit in as well into the image. And then I've got the gumboots as well. I'll just stamp up there. And then I've got the rain, which I'll leave that one for the moment. I'm just going to stamp that in the Smoky Slate. I'm just going to do it randomly here because I'm just going to punch that out once I'm ready to punch that out. Ooh, that's a bit dodgy. Let's work up this way instead. Let's see if I can get a better image on them. Okay, hopefully I should get a small circle out of that. It's only a 1-inch circle, so that should be okay. And so then I'm just going to colour them in. So now I'm just going to use the Smoky Slate, the light Smoky Slate blend. Okay, so that's the colouring for the moment. And so what I'm going to grab is I'm going to grab my 2-inch punch, my 1.5-inch punch, so my 1-inch circle. So I'm just going to punch out the raindrops. Oh, I don't want to cut that out, punch that out in 1 inch. I want to punch that out in 1.5, and you'll see why. So I want to punch that in 1.5. I want to punch this one in 2 inches, the gumboots, and then I want to punch the umbrella in 2.25. Okay, so then we want to take our basic black cardstock, which is 13.85 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters, and we're just going to use the 2-inch punch. I'm just going to use my iron guess. I want to punch out a circle down there, I want to punch a 1.5 inch circle up here. And then I want to punch a 1 inch circle over here. Just those three. And so the reason I cut them bigger was so that then I can actually stick them in there, and they can go over the top and they won't cause any issues with seeing the edges or anything like that if I don't get it straight. So, but before I do that, I'm actually going to stamp and I'm going to emboss. So I'm going to use the Versamark stamp pad, and I'm going to stamp, whoop, where is it, which way up is it? Hello Sunshine. So I'm going to stamp that up here. I'm going to get my embossing powder. Now usually I would use my embossing buddy, but I've misplaced it. I'm not quite sure where it is right now. I'm sure it'll turn up when I have a bit more of a clean of my desk and my space, but at the moment I can't find it. So we're just going to use what I have. I've got a little makeup brush that I've just found floating around, so I'm just going to get off any excess with that. And I'm just going to emboss that, just heat it up and emboss it. So I shall be back in a moment. There we go. So we've got that bit. So now what we want to do is we'll actually start sticking it all together. So I'm just going to grab my Tombow and just put a bit of glue just around a couple of the circles to start with. Flip it back over. I'm just going to lay them in there. And then the raindrops, you want to make sure they're the right way up. Just like that. And then around the big circle. So we have that. And then I'm just going to put some glue back on here again. I'm usually a bit more careful with it, with glue, but anyway. And so then I've got a piece of Bermuda Bay, and this measures 14.35 by 10 centimeters. A bit of embossing powder. So we have that part of the card, and then I'm just going to stick that down again using my Tombow. And then on the inside, let's finish the inside. So I have a piece of Whisper White. Now it was just a piece I had in my drawer that was a bit shorter, but that's okay, because what I want to do is I want to actually put a piece of paper. I think I will do the dots. Yeah, I'll do it at the bottom. So I just want to flip this over. Oops. It won't matter if it's... It won't matter if it's too short, because this will cover it up. And so there are the 2 cards. What do you think? If you like the video, please subscribe. I sell all of the products that I demonstrate here on my sharonwilson.stampinup.net website. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.